In today's video, we are going to share our top 10 AI tools to help write blog content. I promise you that there are some tools in here that are going to take your blog content to the next level, and there's some platforms that you probably haven't heard of before. So stick around to the end of the video because you won't want to miss all 10 of our free AI tool suggestions. So let's start out easy with one that you already know, and that's ChatGPT. So ChatGPT 4 actually came out in March of 2023, and it's way more intuitive and a lot smarter than previous versions. So here are just some of the few things that you can do with ChatGPT for your blog. You can ask it for ideas to post. You can ask it to compare and contrast ideas. You can ask it for an angle for your post. You can ask it how to improve your post. You can actually give it an outline to work on, and then you can actually give it a tone to create the article in. Okay, so let's just test this out real quick on ChatGPT. So I have ChatGPT 4 pulled up right now, and let's go take a look. Okay, so I just told it to give me some ideas for a blog post about entrepreneurs. So now I'm going to have it compare some of the ideas. Okay, so I like idea 1 and 7, so I'm just going to say compare idea 1 and 7. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it gave us way more than I thought it would to compare these first two ideas. So let's ask it to create an outline for this and make it in the tone of a more serious matter. So I'm going to say create an outline for a 1,500 word blog post in a serious tone. Okay, so now it's creating an outline for those two ideas that we compared in a serious tone. It's going to take some time, so we'll let this run. Okay, so it's actually still creating it. It's going to take a little bit of time, but this is just to show all the usability and features that are within ChatGPT. Make sure that you get the best out of it. Okay, the next tool that we're going to show you how to use is called QuillBot. QuillBot is a great tool to expand the content for your blog, and inside of QuillBot, there's a couple different tools. There's a paraphraser, a grammar checker, a plagiarism tool, a summarizer, a citation generator, and a translator. And QuillBot uses AI to do some rewriting, paraphrasing, and a bunch of other content for your blog. QuillBot is also a complete language processor, which is why they have the translator in there. That's a pretty neat feature too. So this is the platform for QuillBot. You'll see on the left-hand side, they have the paraphraser, grammar check, plagiarism. To try out QuillBot Flow, you can sign up for free here. And basically this just gives you a bunch of different AI tools within one. QuillBot Flow is their AI writing assistant, and it has academic research, note-taking, suggest text, grammar checker, paraphraser, summarizer. It's really, they're all in one tool. You can go ahead and sign up for that for free here too. And then also they have the summarizer, citation generator, and translator here as well. Okay, so let's see how this works for the paraphraser. Let's go ahead and put this in and paraphrase it. Okay, so with the free version, you only have a 125 word limit, but you can see that it highlighted some of the important words here. Let's see how it does on the summarization. Okay, so that's cool. I had 5 steps that I wrote over here on the left-hand side, and it summarized it down into these 5 steps on the right side. So QuillBot has a couple different tools here, and the summarizer one is one you should check out. Okay, so the next tool that we're going to talk about is Grammarly. If you're not using Grammarly, you need to download it now. Grammarly is a proofreading software that's way better than the tool inside of Microsoft Word and Google Docs. And it's basically just a plugin on Google, and anything that you're editing, it's going to pop up and tell you a little bit about what's going on in your text. Okay, so I'm in Google Docs and I have Grammarly installed as a plugin. And you'll see throughout the text, there's a couple different things that it highlights for different reasons. This one needed to be hyphenated. This needed a the in front of editor. I needed to have an example. And then it can also rewrite and rephrase your sentences to make sure they sound as good as possible. But that's included on the premium feature. And we'll actually leave a link down below in the description to Grammarly Premium, and you can go ahead and check it out. Grammarly really is a must-have when you're in your browser. It's going to proofread and make sure that everything looks good that you're typing in on your browser, like on Google Docs. This is just going to be a great option when you're writing out your blogs. If you're doing that in Google Docs, it'll just check everything for you. You're going to want to make sure that you have a professional presence online, and Grammarly really is the best way to do that. It's really the most comprehensive proofreading software out there, and it's super easy and seamlessly integrated in your browser. While the free version allows for syntax and punctuation, that premium version allows you to rephrase sentences. So go ahead and check out the link down below to Grammarly Premium if you'd like to help support the channel. Okay, the next tool that we're going to talk about is called Hemmingway Editor. Now this tool is really great for making your writing clear and bold. It also does grammar and syntax, but Hemmingway Editor really focuses more on the content that you're writing. Hemmingway Editor is better for sentence structure and making sure that everything is concise. So this is Hemmingway Editor. You'll see on the right-hand side here that it gives you inputs on what you wrote. So for example, this first sentence is too hard to read, partially because it's very long. And then this phrase here you can utilize has a simple alternative that would just be one synonym probably. And then it even recognizes things like passive and active voice and makes sure that you're talking in the right tense. So this is a really good tool for writing blog posts. It really gets in depth and makes sure you're writing everything accurately. It's clear, concise, and grammatically correct. Okay, the next tool that's really neat is Canva's Text-to-Image tool. This tool is actually called DALL-E, and it's actually powered by OpenAI. So this is actually in a free version of Canva, and basically basically it just takes the text that you write and generates an AI created image. And if you don't know what Canva is one of the best tools for creating visual images and pictures. Canva is one of the best tools I use personally for my business. It's only like $12 a month. We'll leave that link down below in the description to Canva Premium as well, so you can go ahead and check them out. But let's go ahead and show you this DALL-E tool. Okay, so once you log into your Canva account, you go to text to image here, and then you can just click on generate AI image. So I guess they named it after Wall-E, like I said, but DALL-E. So let's go ahead and go to generate image here, and it pops this up. So you'll see if you type in something like teddy bear and a skateboard, it's going to create that teddy bear. So let's go ahead and use an existing design. I'll just pull up a design here. Okay, so on the left-hand side here, you'll see the DALL-E text box. So let's go ahead and type in what we want to populate. Okay, so I'm just going to write an entrepreneur on the moon. Let's see what pops up. Okay, so I wrote that out. Let's go ahead and click generate and see what it pops up with. All right, so there's our moon with an entrepreneur and his laptop. Looks pretty good to me. It also has another image here as well. Let's see what this one looks like. Very similar, except on a crescent moon and not a full moon. I like this one. This one looks good. So go ahead and play around with that. It's a really cool tool and it's limitless. I'm sure you can create some really cool pictures for your blog. Okay, the next couple tools that we're going to talk about are in keyword research, and the first one is Semrush. We actually created a video on how you can get a free trial with Semrush, so go ahead and check that out if you want to get a free trial, but I'll just go into our dashboard here now. Okay, so we're on the homepage of Semrush. This is a really cool tool with a lot of functionality, but the one tool that I want to show you today is the keyword magic tool. So let's go ahead and click the keyword magic tool here in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, so now we're at the keyword magic tool. I'm going to go ahead and enter our keyword here so we can see what words we can use in our blog post. So I'm going to type host multiple websites. Maybe we're creating a blog post on how you can do this. So let's see what this has to offer. Okay, so a couple different things in Semrush that are really neat here. The first one is the intent column. That tells you why people are searching for this. So the I is informational. People are just looking at this because they want information. The C is commercial. They want to investigate brands or services. They also have transactional. You don't see it here because this was really an informational keyword, but transactional means that people have their credit card in hand and they're ready to buy. This one is really good if you're selling a product or service. You know that that keyword is associated with somebody who is willing to buy. Okay, so the volume here is good to keep in mind as well. This is the average number of views per month over the last 12 months. So 70 views is not really that high. Another important metric here is the keyword difficulty. So when you're writing a blog post and you're just starting out, you want to find some low competition keywords. So you want something a little bit lower than 40. You want this ideally to be green if you can. The best keywords are going to be the highest volume keywords with the lowest possible difficulty. So optimize for those two, search what's right for your business and your blog, and that's really going to help out. This is really a great tool to help you include these words in your blog articles so that you can rank higher in organic search. And Semrush actually has this AI writing assistant, and they have a free trial, so you can go ahead and try this out here as well. We'll leave that link down below in the description as well. Okay, so another really cool keyword research tool is called Answer the Public. This is kind of similar to if people were answering questions on Quora, but this is definitely more of a qualitative platform. So let's just go ahead and type in a topic here, and let's say websites. So with Answer the Public, you actually get 3 free searches a day, and then you have to pay after that. Okay, so we typed in websites, and it looks like our search volume is pretty good. It's 135,000, and this is per month. So people are curious about websites. Now there's a couple different ways you can view these questions. There's a wheel, and they also have a list. Let's just go ahead and go to the list. Okay, so these are some of the questions that people have. Let's see if we can go ahead and search by volume. So I'm going to search the ones in the good category here. So these are some of the questions that people are asking about websites. This might be good to incorporate in a blog post because you can know that people are searching these topics. So definitely check out Answer the Public. Really good tool to use if you're doing more keyword research. Okay, another keyword research tool is called keywordtool.io. Okay, so let's just go ahead and type in how to create a website. Okay, so this tool also has a pro version as well, so it won't show you everything, but sometimes it shows you the top 1, 2, or 3 results. This one is just showing the first one, but that's fine for now. So it looks like our term has 165,000 searches per month, which is pretty good. And you can see that this is on the downtrend. Over the past 12 months, it's decreased 18%. But the competition for this phrase or keywords is medium, so we might consider putting this in a blog post. Go ahead and play around with this tool and see what you can get out of the free functionality of it. Okay, the next tool is for content creation, and it's called BuzzSumo. This tool is going to allow you to analyze content engagement, track trends, and spot outreach opportunities across social media. So let's go ahead and show you how it works. So go ahead and create your account with BuzzSumo, and when you're ready, go to Discover here and then go to Content Ideas Generator. This is just one of the many tools that they have on the platform. So let's just go ahead and enter our keyword. Let's say create a website. And once you enter that, it's going to generate a bunch of ideas for that keyword. So the first thing is that it gives you a brief on it. So this thing pops up on the right-hand side. and they did a little bit of research, and it shows me about this keyword, which is neat. If you scroll down on the right hand side, you can see keywords that might give you ideas based on this one. So this one says Wix, Google Sites, Wix login. These are all keywords that are associated with the one that I put in. And then the part that I like the most is the one on the left hand side, which is evergreen content. This is stuff that people are searching for all the time, and it's a really great way to make good blog posts when you're first starting out, stuff that people are going to search forever. So you'll see that evergreen score in this column here, and you'll potentially want to use some of these articles to take inspiration from. If you scroll down, they have a bunch of relevant topics associated with that word that you put in, and then there's a bunch of other tools that are really helpful down here as well. This is just a really great tool. Overall, it has a bunch of different capabilities, and it's great for creating content. And they have a 30-day free trial, so you can go ahead and try that out at no risk. Okay, and the last one here is called Otter AI. This platform is really neat. It's going to transcribe and record meetings in real time. So if you have somebody that takes notes during meetings, you can just have this AI software do it now. So let's take a look. This is Otter AI's platform, and there's a bunch of different apps that you can connect with them, one of them being Zoom. Now you do have to upgrade to use Zoom or Dropbox, but you can record the meeting without that. So let's actually just show you how it's done. If you bring your laptop into a meeting, you just go ahead and press this button on the top right hand corner and press record. And now it's recording everything that I'm saying, and you can see that it's writing it all out. This is a super neat feature. If you go into a meeting, basically it's going to transcribe everything you're saying. And then there's going to be an outline summary here that will appear after the meeting is finished, which is really neat. This is all free to use. I think this really is a neat tool, and it's revolutionizing the way I do work. I think we saved the best for last on this one. So that's all we have for you today for our top free 10 AI tools to help you with your blog content. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this in the future, please leave us a like and subscribe down below. All the resources that we talked about in the video are going to be linked down below in the description. And if you do choose to use any of the links down below, we do get a small referral fee at no additional cost to you. So thank you so much in advance. This really helps us keep creating free content like this for you. Also, if you're trying to create your first website and you don't know where to get started, we created a free tool that we'll leave linked down below that you can check out. And lastly, this channel is dedicated to providing you free resources to help you start and grow your first website. So thank you so much for watching. We wish you the best on your website building journey, and we will see you in the next one.